Welcome to another video, and I want to use this moment to welcome you back. To those that miss me, your girl is back. You guys have not seen me in a while, and you are fine. You are breathing. You did not ask after me. Such is not life.
Bombastic side eye.
This is how we do life. But it's okay. I'm not mad. It's not like I fell off the stairs or anything. If it's the first time finding this account, this channel, thank you for tuning in. My name is Precious. I go by Ade, and this is Life with Ade. So I'm a Nigerian living in Canada, and I make Canadian-based content. So to the immigration, to the life, to the things. If you're a returning subscriber, 2 hands in the air. I love you. Thank you for your constant support. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for having to listen to what I have to say. Because on this video, I bring news. The topic for today's video is Quebec getting stricter. For you that don't even know where Quebec is, so Quebec is part of the 10 provinces in Canada, and it's the only fully French-speaking province. French is the official language in the province. I actually do live in Quebec. I live in a city called Montreal in Quebec, and there has been some like laws and changes in the policy about a few days back that the government have implemented, and I'm here to share you the news on like how does this affect you. If this does this affect you, what exactly is this news, what is the way forward. And this video is inspired by a comment that was dropped on my video asking a question about this, and I'm like, okay, let me just make a video about it for you guys. Quebec announces its plan like, okay, this and this and this is what we're going to do, and in addition to that, we're going to be temporarily stopping these two pathways. And these two pathways happens to be like one of like the biggest ways that people become permanent residents in the province. You understand? Because it's a way everybody, like, it's because before you can apply through a pathway to become a permanent resident, you have to like be eligible. So these two major pathways are like the ways that most people, like, you just fall, is it that you fall into this one or you fall into that. So what are the two programs that were suspended? So the first one, we have the QEE, which is the Quebec Experience Program. So basically, graduate students that studied like in Quebec or whatnot, they use this pathway to like apply for PR, where they submit like the application, and the government is like, okay, yeah, this is good, we're gonna give you the PR. But now they have like stopped it. So like new graduates would not be able to like apply because there's a hold on that. And the other one is RSWP or something. So it's the regular skilled workers program, whereas people that come in like to Quebec to work, because basically you're able to get a job, you come in to settle, to work, and like to contribute to the province. And after a period of time, you're like eligible to apply for permanent resident. That would also stop. They have said they would stop sending like the CSQ, Quebec Selection Certificate. So that would stop. And basically, without the CSQ, you cannot move forward with your application of permanent resident, because you need that certificate to apply for permanent resident. So this is the two programs that are heavily impacted. And the idea was from the end of November, I think November 29th, to like next year, July, there's going to be a halt on that. But the thing about the province and the government, especially Quebec, I mean, the federal government, I kind of like most of the time, I can take their word for it. But when it comes to provincial level, Quebec in general, in particular, if they say next year, July, I won't be surprised if they extend it by another 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Use this little time that you have to like, comment, subscribe, comment, still comment that you missed me. Comment, subscribe, share the video, as you'll be learning a lot. And what was the reason behind this sudden change? The premier like came out from Salogo, and it was like, oh, there's a strain on basically on the social and like the health sector, and they want to use this period basically to clear out the backlog of applications they have before they keep on accepting new applications. So the thing now is that, fortunately, for people that have already applied and submitted they they scale through. They would be like they will be attending to their applications. It's just that the new people, like say now, I'm about to graduate literally next semester, and if this was the plan I had in mind to like go through this process, that would not have worked for me. So basically, anybody that is in school now, anybody that is graduating in December next year, basically from now, you cannot. The program has been temporarily placed on hold. But if you have not seen the news from before, you would know that Canada itself already has its own immigration plan. They already had like changes in their immigration plan. They've already cut down so many things. They've cut down the intake of like international students by 10%. There's a lot of changes with that. But the question you will ask now is that why is Canada plan different from Quebec plan? Like is Quebec not supposed to be under Canada? No. Let me educate you as a policy student. Quebec has the kind of autonomy when it comes to its immigration plans. So they kind of have, in a way, they can decide what they want and what they don't want. But in line with the federal government somehow, but they have autonomy. So I feel like the relationship is like, when you're talking to your mommy, you're like, mommy, I want you to know that I'll be going out this evening. You're not necessarily asking for permission, but you're just like, I just want you to know that I'll be going out this evening. I think that's the kind of thing that's going on between them. Because after Quebec announced this immigration plan, they obviously had to go talk to the immigration minister of Canada, like Mark Miller. Hello, what's going on? You people just announced your own plan, and then Quebec is saying this. And Mark Miller was like, in the interview, it's like, okay, yes, we did this, but we don't really know what's going on with this province because our plan, Canada, is that we are reducing people that are coming in. But now Quebec has taken it a step further to people that are already in because in general they just want to Canada they want to like reduce the number of immigrants residents temporary residents are in the country. It's not that they're saying no, it's just that they want to reduce like the amount of people they're accepting. But now Quebec is saying, okay, that is your plan. My plan is that this ones will already day here safe. For now, I'm not attending to them. I have a lot of things to do. I will first of all do those things before I come and remember what you people are saying here. And McMillan is like, that was on the plan, but whatever. Because at the end of the day, they can't really question, they will not question Quebec because Quebec is like, I did what I did.
Still me.
So it's like, who dares question Quebec? Quebec said that's what he wants to do. Let him just do that. And like Miller, in one of the statements that he made, is like they would like be open to support people, like the people that are affected, to move to like other provinces, and they would have a clearer pathway to permanent residency there. So to the question of who exactly is affected by this policy, like I said earlier, graduate student for sure, anywhere you are graduating from now, any skilled worker, so anybody that's coming in new to the province that's like, oh, this or that, they will not even see you. So the way forward, honestly speaking, like I used to say, not an immigration consultant, not a lawyer or whatnot, but the only logical thing that seems like if you're affected in this situation, for you to do is that once you are finished in your McGill or your Concordia or whatever university you finish from, pack your bags.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Just sit like this and go to Ottawa. Or just go anywhere else that has a more flexible and open route to permanent residency. And also, let's not forget that you can also live in Quebec and like also use and just apply to immigration through the federal route. You can also use like the federal route, that is the express entry, whereas like whatever you're just living in Quebec as a resident, but you're not like getting the primary residency through them. It's just that when students are applying for their primary residency, they like to use like to have different options. So that's why some people will go for like the provincial level, and they will still do like the federal level, and it's just like because it's a weird system. It's a point-based system, whatever it is. Go do your research on that. But the idea is that now that Quebec is saying no, I'm not. It's not that all hope is lost. You can still live in Quebec. You can continue working in Quebec and just apply through the federal route. But if you really, really want to get your PR through a provincial nomination system, then you might need to move province, because Quebec is not a province for you. But if you're open and you can wait and you just go through the federal entry system, pool, whatnot, you can go through that route. And I think that is basically it about Quebec immigration news. For Quebec, it's not really surprising for them to pull up that card. They've always been like the, out of 10 brothers, they've always been like the, I don't want to say weird one, they've always been the unique one with their own ideology and everything. So, if I were you, if you're watching the video for what I think you're watching it for, honestly speaking, I'm never gonna take any chance. I would just finish my stuff, move out somewhere else. Because even for people that are permanent residents already, people that are already citizens in this province, it's like there's always one thing or the other with them. So save yourself the stress and just maybe try out something else. And that being said, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope you were able to understand one or two things from what I am saying in this video. I hope I was able to help you answer some of your questions. Let's not forget that many of this information, it's available online. Just make sure you're checking through a credible source. It's available. Go read it out yourself. Go help yourself out and plan, strategize, and everything. That being said, till I come your way next time, this is Life with Ade. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.